Hi, you are now watching the OTOP series on every Monday morning. And pay attention, there is no other media group like Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp or WeChat that we share this market opinion. This valuable market opinion is only shared on every Monday morning in OTOP, only right here in YouTube. And this market opinion is going to help you do a wonderful stock pick after you do your homework. Stay tuned and I shall be right back. Well, this is the OTOP 107 and that's for the week 22nd August year 2022. Alright, as usual this week we're going to start off with some revision and update on last week and what we shall be looking forward for this week. Then of course, not forgetting to like us and share this video now because we are coming to the OTOP 107 episode. Alright, which is definitely, well, more than 2 years. Well, let's take a look at last Friday, what we actually had in the market. Okay, and the US stock market, Dow Jones was down and closing with a negative 292 points. Alright, snapping the winning streak for last few weeks. And S&P actually also snapped 4 consecutive weeks of bullish trend. Alright, closing with negative 55 points. Nasdaq was down 260 points. So why were these 3 major indexes closing at the losses on Friday? Because on this weekend itself, the Federal Reserve policymakers are going to hold the what we call the autumn recess in the Jackson Hole meetings, and market players are still worried that the Chair Powell will be very proactive and emphasize on coming rate hikes, which is going to be on the 26th of September next month. All right, while looking at all the inflation figures. So with the pressure of rate hike, definitely I think that will put a lid on the index, and US dollar also jumped higher last week. We're going to take a look at the chart later. All right, so as usual, when the dollar becomes stronger, commodities are coming down, index coming down. So what is going up this week? Well, I'm scratching my head, but I'm still going to give you something which is going to fit your appetite for this week. All right, gold prices on last Friday closed at a price of 1760. All right, US dollars per ounce, and down $10.90, slightly lower. And the other one is the WTI crude prices remain on the downside of the price window. All right, closing prices at slightly below 90 US dollars. All right, and we are still looking for crude prices to be recovering soon in September. All right, September, which is another 1 or 2 weeks from now. Okay, let's take a look on last week. In the OTOP 106, we actually shared a good market opinion on 0347, which is the Ankang Steel China SOE trading in Hong Kong exchange. Well, unfortunately, over 5 days, the market prices didn't go up, but it didn't come down a lot as well. As we call this a hovering and a consolidating at a flat prices. All right. So if you would have gone in long into this stock counter, anywhere at about 250, 260, I think it's still a good hold. All right, so hold on to this because although it may not be going up immediately, but the downside room is very, very limited. All right, and it could still have some room on the top if you are going to stay a little bit positive as well as optimistic in the stock market. All right, let's take a look at the dollar index before we move on to this week, OTOP 107. All right, the US dollar index. All right, if we look at US dollar index last week, there was quite a big jump. All right, on Monday, open at 105.5, closing at 108.09 on Friday. 5 days of consecutive uptrend. So the dollar strengthened basically because of the market expectation of another rate hike and stronger dollar coming. Right, inflation is still around the corner. So the very loggerhead here is when dollar is strong, what are we supposed to look at? All right, perhaps energies and metals will be slowing down, and stock prices will be also most of it will be coming off. And European currency, including euros and pounds, are also coming off because they are trading as a counter currency to US dollars. And Chinese RMB also recently has been receding, and most of the Asia currency, including even Japanese yen, also has been coming down. So what are we looking at? So it seems like there's nothing to look at as dollar strengthens. However, we still have something for you. So stay tuned. We have got last 5 minutes to share with you one market opinion that you could be looking this week. And that's for OTOP 107 for the week 22nd August year 2022. Okay, so when US dollar is strengthening, we are not looking at any counter correlational markets or products. But however, as dollar strengthens, so you ask yourself what is good. So I would think any main onshore American corporations that are doing export, will be gaining good profits, because as dollar strengthens and they export goods overseas, they tend to get more currencies and more profits, right? So this week for the OTOP 107, we shall focus on some onshore American corporations that are doing export, especially those that are doing global businesses. I'll just give you some examples like Microsoft, all this good steel, or maybe Apple, doing a good export, or maybe commodity food trading company like Tyson Foods. But anyway, we are just touching on them, but we are not going to go in depth. All right, these are just some examples. But this week, we want you to take a look at this very interesting American company that is no stranger to anyone here, including you and me. All right, and that is Pfizer. Do you need me to explain what is Pfizer? No, right? All right, everybody knows about Pfizer, and Pfizer has been trading very consistently and firm. All right, for the last 2 years. In fact, the first 2020 onwards, it was coming up because of manufacturing and selling the vaccines worldwide since 2020. All right, and this week I think and you look at this, Pfizer has been paying out good, consistent dividend. All right, every quarter. So this week, Pfizer is one good market pick that we want to share with all the viewers here in the OTOP 107. All right, take a look. All right, if you look at this, the prices are hovering at the EMA 200 averaging line. All right, but support are pretty still strong at $46, and market close at about $49.80 on last Friday. All right, there could be upturn that could be coming because the momentums are going back to zero. And in order to reinforce our forecast, let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. All right, if we look at the 4-hour chart here, I think, it's a good bet because the EMA 4 and 20 lines are going to cross out, and the momentum has been consolidating around the zero level and probably moving into positive. So there could be some small profit on the top side, like 51 or 52 US dollars as our next target. All right, so Pfizer is the market opinion and a good pick for OTOP 107 for the week 22nd August year 2022. All right, good luck. Stay tuned with us on every Monday morning 9 a.m. DW World Equity Time is waiting for you right here every Monday, and don't miss us. Bye bye.